welcome back to my channel. My name is Nezzy if you are new here, and this is my niece Jennifer.
Hi guys.
So in today's video, we are going to do this beautiful makeup look that my niece did for me. Tell them what this makeup look is.
I'm so obsessed with how this came out, you guys. We did like a really pretty pink baby doll bubblegum pink inspired look. It looks so pretty on her. Like her face looks flawless. I love how it came out.
So if you want to see how Jennifer did this makeup look on my face, please continue to watch. So what are you going to start off with?
So I always like to start off with the brows because I feel like it just frames the rest of your makeup. I know some people debate whether eyes or face should come first, but I am an eyes first girl. I just feel like it allows me to be like, as not careless, but I don't have to worry about ruining the face makeup as I'm doing the eyes. Like I can touch my face, I can rest my hand on my face. I don't know. It's just me.
Do you want to tell them how you doing the brows? Like, are you using strokes, hair like strokes?
Yes, so I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade 4. And I always start right here at the arch point because I like to have that defined. It just makes it easier for me to work around the brow. So I start at the arch and I just do little hair-like strokes to fill it in. I'm not doing super harsh long strokes because I want to build it up. It's always better to build up product rather than put too much down and then it's like, whoa, how do I get rid of this? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I start light with a very light hand and I'm just doing hair strokes all throughout the brow to fill it in more.
Because I tend to I try to put hair-like strokes on the front of my brows where she's at right now. And sometimes I do them a little too harsh so I look like Angry Birds. I'm sorry you can't see her, but you know what my niece looks like if you are a subscriber. Oh, there she goes.
Yes. I'm so excited for this look. We're doing something a little different. We usually do like neutrals, everyday looks, but today we're going for something a little more colorful. I'm having like a really pretty baby pink moment in my head. I've been loving the trend of pink blush. So I think that when you have pink on your eyes and you tie it in with the blush, it just looks so pretty.
Do you have any suggestions for first time women or men who try to do their brows for the first time? Like,
I think that definitely like starting with a light hand is the key because at least for me when I first started to do my brows, like when I look back on pictures and stuff, I'm like, yeah, it looks like 2 cement blocks on my head. Like, why was I going that hard?
mm-hmm.
So I think that if you're someone that's new trying to start brows, just start very light. And I also recommend starting with a pencil as opposed to like a pomade because it's just easier to go in with a light hand and not go in with too much product at first. Because especially this brow pencil, like you see how fine that is. Like when you do little strokes, it's like they're so light to the point where it's almost like it makes it harder to mess up, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Started watching YouTube tutorials on how to do brows, how to, make your brows look nicer and so forth. So that's how I learned how to do my brows. Sometimes they come out nice. Sometimes I have bad days. Sometimes I have good days.
Yeah, me too. Me, I don't care how late I am in the morning. If my brow comes out looking bad, I will wipe it off and start over.
Yeah.
So now I'm taking the Kosas concealer and a flat definer brush. This is the Color Love Makeup by Zoeva, the Precision Smudger. And I'm just going around the perimeters of the brow to carve it out and add definition. I love doing this step. Like, it just really pulls it together.
The concealer is what makes your eyebrow look complete.
Yes.
So don't worry if you mess up. You can use your concealer and a flat brush to define, to correct,
yes,
and to make them look really nice and clean and sharp. Now remember, eyebrows are supposed to be cousins, not sisters, not twins.
And also going back to the other question of like my advice for new beginners, I think like with makeup, it can seem really intimidating sometimes, but just remember, like, it comes right off. Makeup wipes
Exactly.
right off. You can sit there. That's what I used to do when I was younger and I was like first learning about makeup. I would sit there for hours just trying, wipe off, trying, wipe off. And that's the fun part of it for me. It's like, you can never really mess up. Try
Yeah,
not
you
to
could.
take it so seriously. Just try to have fun with it.
Or perfect.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're trying different things. Like I said, makeup always wipes right off. Just start over.
And believe me, I've gone through that. There's been times I've been, doing my makeup and I know I'm going somewhere to a special event and my makeup doesn't come out the way I want it to come out. I try to tweak it. If not, it is
Yep.
what it is.
It's just all about practice. Brows are complete. I also just went in with the NYX brow pen, the marker, to add in little brush strokes, make it a little bit more realistic. And now I'm going to go back with the Kosas concealer to prime her eyes. Number one, it just evens out your eyes because obviously, most of us have discoloration, veins on our eyes. And sometimes if you just go in with a shadow on top of that, it's not going to be true to color. Also, it adds like a nice sticky base for the shadows to stick onto. So it adds longevity. It just helps the colors to pop more, I feel like. It makes it more true to tone.
And it avoids creasing.
Yes. I'm telling you, it makes your shadows look
So
so...
much nicer.
Yeah.
But I use concealer and you can use a concealer as well to prime your eyes.
Like, you see how that just added a nice clean canvas, basically? Like, it's just all one tone. The palette we're going to be using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Jackie Aina collaboration. Look at the packaging, it's so pretty. And these shades, it is just so
It's pretty.
gorgeous. And I'm also thinking of tying in these shades because these are what we're going to use for blush. I think to start off, I'm going to go in with this baby pink here for the inner lower portion of her lid. And I'm going to take any type of flat definer brush to really pack that on. I'm not going to worry about blending right now. I'm just worrying about getting the pigment on her lid.
And this is the Juvia's Place Duo
Yes.
Blush.
So pretty. Love this color. It is like the perfect bubblegum pink.
And
So pretty.
and it's funny because when I bought that Duo Blush, I really bought it for the hot pink color for as a blush. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this other color, this light pink? That's not gonna be a blush. That's too light. But as you can see, Jennifer's using it as an eyeshadow. So
I'm focusing this on the lower inner portion of her lid because we're gonna go in the crease later on and add more colors for definition.
never think that if you buy an item that comes with more than one color, it's gonna go to waste because you can use it for different, you know, parts of your face, an eyeshadow, a blush.
Yes.
I've seen people use powders like that as a lip. So
So now I'm gonna go in with this shade from the Jackie Aina palette, Supreme. It's that second pink on the first row on top. And I'm gonna go in the outer corners of where I just applied that first pink and just blend. And you can always go in between brushes and just go back and forth to help with your blending.
So have you ever thought of becoming a makeup artist?
Um, the thing is with me is I love to do makeup on myself and even like, family members like you. But to make it into like a business, I don't know if I would enjoy that as much because that just adds like a whole layer of stress. And it's like, I don't know how I'd feel about that because, like I said before, this is fun for me. This is like a hobby. This is something that like brings me peace. Just sitting down doing my makeup. I don't want to like add stress to that to the point where I don't enjoy it anymore. But yeah, I would definitely do it like for family members and stuff or for events.
Have you ever thought about starting a YouTube channel?
Yes, I actually vlog. Like, I have a lot of footage that I've done. I just don't actually post. I don't know, like, I just feel like who would watch me? Like, you know what I
Okay,
mean?
so guys, leave in the comments down below if you want to see Jennifer start a new YouTube channel. She's a jack of all trades. She does nails, makeup, hair. She does a lot of different things. She's very talented. Not because she's my
Thank
niece, but
you.
she really is. And I told her, she's still young. She's young. She's 20 years old. Will be 21 soon. And I mean, I wish I would have started my YouTube channel way back then. I mean, it is what
Yeah.
it is. I started late, but I enjoy it. And she will be successful in doing this YouTube. So leave it in the comments down below. Let's cheer her on to start a
Thank you.
YouTube.
I'm not good with like all the crazy editing stuff.
I learned everything on my own.
Yeah,
Everything. I started.
she knows editing better than me.
I started and I learned on my own. If I was stuck on something, I would just YouTube it. Yeah, doing my intros, outros, everything I learned from YouTube. And if you really want to do something and you're smart, Jen, I think you can do it. And I'm here to
Thank
help.
you.
So I think she should do it. And I'm still learning. I don't know everything about editing. I'm still learning.
I like to do eyes first because
Hmm.
I don't care about if it gets down here because we can just clean it up.
Is that the ice cream truck?
No, that's a TV.
No, there's an ice cream truck.
No, I heard it. That. Oh,
Yes.
that's an ice cream truck?
Yes.
That's crazy. It's cold
First time I
outside.
see. Yes, by the way, guys, if you're in New York, I heard it's going to be in the 20s.
Yes. That's freezing.
Oh my God, it's been cold here. It's like been in the 40s in the morning. 40s? Like 49.
We were just looking at the weather and it's literally going to be 21 degrees in New York. Like, is that
Yuck, I
not
have that.
is that not insane? I was like, oh my god, I'm really turning into a Floridian because it feels cold here and it's only like 60 something. Imagine when I used to live in New York and it used to be like 10 degrees. Because yesterday I went to, if you guys are in Florida and you know Fun Spot in Orlando, I went there and I was like, oh my god, it is cold.
It was chilly yesterday.
I'm also going in with a really small brush and the brown in the palette, and I'm just going towards her lash line to smoke it out and just add more definition. Now I'm going in with the sparkly shade from the palette. This is Soleil. It's that top shimmery shade all the way in the top left. And I'm just using this to highlight the brow bone. Yes, I'm obsessed.
Eyes are done. Oh my God, I wish I was going somewhere.
So now to prime, I'm going to use the One Size Secure the Sweat Primer.
And this is good for the summertime. I like to use that even though we're not in summer, but we're going to use it for the sake of this video. This is a great primer. Your foundation goes on so nice, and your makeup stays on your face really, really nice. So I love this primer.
I love One Size.
And I feel like I'm getting a mini massage right now. Oh God, I feel like I want to fall asleep. And then she has the little tiniest hands.
Oh, also, you guys, I was just thinking about it. Adding on to the question before about me starting YouTube, another reason why I, like, honestly, props to people who do it for real because I can't deal with, like, the hate. Like, the minute people start sending me hate, I'm deleting my channel. I really can't deal with, like, public, like, not attacks, but, like, attacks because sometimes people get crazy. And it's like, I feel like that would just give me so much anxiety. For foundation, we're using the House Labs Trichrome Foundation. This is in the shade A42. Oh, I'm sorry, no. 350 Medium Cool.
Well, they can't. I don't know why my camera's not focusing, but
No, it focused.
It's focused? Okay. Well, then my eyes aren't focusing.
I'm just going to apply this with this brush. I
I,
like to do, huh?
no, I'm sorry. I was going to say I love this foundation. I've used it a couple of times. This is one of my top 3 foundations.
Yeah, I have not tried anything from House Lab. Oh, no. No, yeah, I have not. I was going to try her blush, but I ended up going with the Gwen Stefani one instead. And guys, that is, oh my god, it's so beautiful. It literally looks something like this, but in the Gwen Stefani one, the light pink almost has like a shimmer to it. So it gives your skin like the most beautiful glow. Like if you guys are familiar with the NARS Orgasm blush, like you know how it has that shimmery finish? It's kind of like that, but it's a bubblegum pink shade.
Mm, nice.
And it is gorgeous. Like I've been using that blush every day.
By the way, the Sephora VIB sale is going on now.
Yes.
And have I been in Sephora? No.
Guys, I'm turning 21.
How do you feel?
I feel so excited. Like
I'm excited too for you, honey.
but I feel like the past like few years have flown by because I've always been the young
Who are you telling?
I've always been the youngest in my like friend groups and stuff because my birthday is late December, so I always have the latest birthday. And so I remember all my friends would like turn 21 before me, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, like it feels like forever that I'm going to turn 21 like and now literally next month it's happening."
Well, let me just say something to you. My birthday's kind of late in the year as well. And back when I was your age, I'm like, oh my God, all my friends are turning, like they're having their sweet 16s, whatever. Now that I'm at an older age, I'm glad that birthdays are first.
Because we're the younger ones now.
Yeah, because I'm a September baby. So I know my friends are like March, April.
But no, I'm really excited to be 21. I can't believe it. Like,
You can't believe it.
I literally feel grown. Like, that's crazy.
Well, I'm proud of you. I still call my little girl. She's a young adult, but I mean, grow into a beautiful young lady,
Aw.
smart, intelligent. You know,
Aw.
yes. So I'm very proud of you, and I can't wait to celebrate your birthday with you.
Thank
We're trying to go to
you.
Puerto Rico,
I know, right?
but
That's my dream.
well, she's been there
No,
numerous of
yeah.
times,
I
but
just want to go for my 21st.
yeah, for her 21st birthday. So we're trying to make it happen, maybe for January. Let's see. But like I said, I have so much going on next year. You know, I mean, I have the time. So let's talk about Bad Bunny.
Oh, my favorite topic.
So if you've seen a previous vlog of mine, I mentioned that she is like
I love him.
one of his top #1 fans. This young lady here knows like all his songs, the lyrics.
Yes.
She's been to 2 of his concerts already.
No, 3.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, because I actually saw him in 2017. Remember when I went with mom when we won the tickets on the radio?
Oh, that's right. My
So
goodness,
I
yes.
saw him a long time ago.
That's
though.
right. I forgot
Like,
about that.
He really wasn't famous.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to pick up that call. So we were talking about Bad Bunny, and you were mentioning that you saw him in 2017.
Yes, I believe it was. That has to be like 6, going on 7. Wait, yeah, going on 7 years ago. So when I saw him, he really was not that famous. Like he didn't even have his first album out yet, guys. Like he was just coming up. By the way, I'm using the Kosas concealer under her eyes. So yeah, he was just coming up, and me and my mom went because we won the tickets on the radio.
I remember that. I forgot about that.
Yes. So I saw him then, and then I saw him last year for the Un Verano Sin Ti tour. I went both days in New York.
Yes.
Which was crazy of me, but literally, I was just talking about this morning. Like that was literally the best weekend of my life.
She came back home with no voice.
I know. I had no voice for literally like a week. I'm not even exaggerating.
And she's not.
Like I remember I had school the next day because I started my semester literally like the next day. And I came to class, and you know how you do like icebreakers and stuff, whatever. And when it got to me, I went to like talk, and I had no voice. And the teacher was like, "Are you okay? Like, are you feeling okay?" I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good. I was just at a concert."
Either the previous vlog or the vlog before that one, I mentioned that I spoke about Bad Bunny, and I thought she bought her tickets, but she didn't.
Yeah, no, I didn't buy it
I thought she
yet.
bought tickets.
I mean, I'm definitely going. I just didn't get my tickets yet because the concert's all the way in May, which is like literally 6 months from now. So I don't even have the money to spend like that right now.
It's all over TikTok. They're charging so much money for these tickets.
Yeah, I mean, I love Benito and I'm definitely going, but he needs to give me time to save up a little bit.
I
Like,
would love to go myself, but I have too much going on next year, so.
I need to save up at least a little bit so that I can go. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go. I'm just praying that by the time I do get my tickets, the prices aren't like insane. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I'm saying that, but last year, guys, I can't believe how much I spent on the tour last year. Like, I was literally broke for like 3 weeks after that.
I
Like,
could imagine. And you had good seats too.
yeah, but then at the same time, like, the thing with me is I'll spend my money on like a good experience. Like, I don't care. Not that I don't care, but it's like, in my
YOLO.
exactly, like, you only live one time. You're never gonna get this experience back, and I can always make the money back by working overtime and stuff. So at the end of the day, like, I don't really try to stress too much about it.
That's the way I feel when I go to Sephora.
I know I need to that
I try to
mindset.
tell Diesel that, but he doesn't understand.
Yep, yep. So don't worry, Benito, I'm coming for you.
How do you feel about him and Kendall Jenner dating?
You know what, guys? I don't even want to sound like a hater, but it just feels so weird to me. Like, it just feels like such a random couple. Like, what are they doing? So, yeah, I don't know. It just feels like such a random couple. Like, what are they doing? And if you guys listen to his new album, on the song Fina with Young Miko, because it became like a meme where everyone was like, how do they even communicate? Because obviously, like, Bad Bunny speaks Spanish and Kendall Jenner speaks English. So it became like a meme. Like, how do they even communicate? And on his new song, he made a reference to that. And he was like, people ask how we communicate, but I'd rather not say.
Oh,
So
really?
I was like, oh, what do you mean by that?
Mm.
But
She's good with listening to details. I listen to the song. I like the beat. Like Monaco, that's like my favorite so far
yeah, I love that
off his
song.
new album. So, if you don't know the song Monaco, it's all over TikTok. It's all over YouTube
Yes.
Shorts. A lot of people are using that song. It's like with the violin.
Mm-hmm. Guys, please stream his new album. And
It's
honestly,
nice. I like it.
even if you don't speak Spanish, I feel like Bad Bunny's one of those artists where you can just appreciate like the artistry of it and the way it sounds. Because I have so many friends that don't speak Spanish, and I'll play it for them, and they'll be like, you know, I love this. Like, I don't know what he's saying, but it sounds good, and I could listen to this. So yeah, definitely listen to Bad Bunny, guys. I love him.
She does. I mentioned that he did a free concert in his hometown. I don't know if it was in his hometown, but I know it was in Puerto Rico on top
Yeah.
of a gas station.
And it was like unannounced. Like literally an hour before he did that, he just posted that he was gonna be there. And guys, when I tell you it had to be like at least 1 million people that showed up. Like, I'm not joking. Insane. And it was for free. And he did a whole concert there.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You don't really see a lot of artists doing that anymore.
Yeah.
And not just Spanish artists, even English artists. Like, you don't really see that happening anymore. Like, where people just do free concerts like that, especially such a big artist like that. Like, could you imagine Drake just, like, going on top of a gas station and doing a free concert? Like, you know what I mean? He wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, back to the Kendall Jenner thing. I don't know. It just sounds so weird. But who knows? Maybe they're, like, happy.
I mean, if it's meant to be, I'm happy for them. There's no hate over here. Yeah.
It's just random.
I was shocked when I saw that on for the first time on Instagram. I was like, wait a minute.
Because he was with someone for a long
Yeah,
time.
Gabriela.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what happened to her? Like, I love them together. I thought they were so cute. And he's known her for a really long time. Like, before he was even famous. So I was like, oh no. You look at me? I was like, what happened there?
Things happen. Speaking on couples, celebrity couples at that. Ashanti and Nelly.
I love them.
I love them, and
I
I'm so
love
glad that they're
them.
back together.
They have not stopped smiling since they've gone
Yes,
back
I'm
together.
so glad because when they broke up, I was like, wait a minute, what happened? They were broken up for 10 years. And
They look so good, both of them.
And she announced that she kind of announced that she was back with him when she went to an award show.
Yeah.
And she had the purse of, the purse with the picture of him and her on her purse, which was it was a beautiful purse. And yeah, she just celebrated. They celebrated his birthday. I think he just turned 49, and she bought him the car of his dreams, a Chevy Impala. I forgot what year. I don't know if it was a '69 Chevy Impala, but yeah. And her Instagram is full of laughs.
I know.
Smiles, hugs, kisses.
She looks so happy.
She back with her man.
And she looks gorgeous. Like she
Oh,
looks
yeah.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Her body is amazing. Like she just looks great.
Yes, yes. I'm really, really happy for them, and I hope he puts a ring on her finger.
He better.
Put a ring on that finger.
They don't have any kids together, right?
No, they don't have no kids, but he does have 2 kids of his own and 2 adopted.
Now that I've done the concealer, I'm going to go in with the Chanel bronzer. This is less beige. I don't know. I don't speak French, so I'm not
But
sure
that's
how
one
to
of the
pronounce
darker
that.
colors.
And I'm going to go in with this same Makeup by Mario brush, the dual-sided.
Where am I going? I need to go somewhere.
I know, right? Yo, I need money. Like, I swear.
I know, for the lifestyle we would love to live.
Like, if I could go into Sephora with, like, a 5K spree, oh my God.
I know.
That would be the happiest day. So, did I tell you about that girl that I met at Sephora? She's really sweet, the nail girl. So, I went to Sephora, the one that we always go to by our house, and I don't have my nails. I mean, they're done, but they're not, like, extravagant. But I had, like, a Halloween set. I think I showed you guys in the last vlog. Remember?
Yes, yes.
So, yeah, I went to Sephora with those nails on, and the lady, the cashier, she was like, oh my God, I love your nails. Like, they look so cute. And I was like, thank you. Like, I actually did these myself. Like, I love doing nails and stuff. And she was like, are you kidding me? Like, I went to cosmetology school and I have all this nail stuff that I just don't use anymore.
Oh.
And she was like literally like hundreds of dollars worth of stuff that I don't use anymore. Like, if you want it, I can give it to you, or at least like sell it to you at a way lower price. And I was like, yeah, like definitely let me know. I gave her my Instagram and she was sending me photos and videos of it. And it was like boxes worth of acrylics, gel polishes, everything.
Wow.
And she was like, yeah, like, just let me know and I'll give it to you. This is the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom. I wanted this so bad. The Cherry Blossom Cake Powder. It has a pink hue to it, which is perfect because we're doing a pink look. Right before I set her under eyes, I'm just going to have you look up and brush out all the creases because obviously we don't want to set creases. Pat the excess off here and set.
Speaking of nails, before they moved here to Florida, my sisters at the house where they used to live at in New York, the basement was full of. She had a huge table with like tons of nail stuff, like everything. So when I would walk into the house,
it would smell like nails.
I already knew she was doing her nails because I would smell chemicals that she would use for her nails. I'm like, Jennifer's downstairs because she's doing. I smell it. She's doing her nails. My sister's like, yep, she's downstairs. I mean, such a strong smell, but her nails will come out so nice.
I know, that's the only thing I don't like about nails also, like the strong smells. But I recently discovered that they sell something like perfume drops that you can put in your monomer. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. So that it doesn't smell like that.
Yeah, but I do love this powder.
It is so pretty.
So what happened was I went to get the one size pink powder and it was sold out everywhere. So this gentleman that worked at Sephora told me, can I just say something to you? And I said, of course. He was like, he loved this much better, the Huda Beauty. Mm-hmm. He loved this much more than the one size. So I got it and I love it.
Even this one was like really raved about on TikTok. Mm-hmm. Like I went to go get it on Sephora and it was sold out when I looked. So because now the pink under eye is a trend, blush, which I love the pink under eye trend and like the super opaque blush. Like I don't know, I love pink.
I love pink too.
So like
I should have wore pink top, but
anything pink, like I just love. So I'm really packing this powder in because as you saw, the foundation and concealer was pretty dewy. So with the powder, it's going to help the makeup last longer and not look like too oily or greasy throughout the day. It's also going to brighten. I would love one day, if you guys know Mario Dodanovic, the creator of Makeup by Mario and Kim K's makeup artist, I would love to pay the money to go to one of his master classes one day.
Oh yeah, I thought about that too.
Like I would do it. It is a little bit expensive, but everyone that has went has said like the skills that you learn and the techniques and the way he is such a good teacher and like his wisdom on makeup and stuff, like it's so worth it. He is I love his work so much. And he's one of the artists, him or Patrick Ta. Just think that they're so talented.
I wanted to get Patrick Starr's new was it
Blush
the
palette?
blush palette?
Yes.
Yes.
I went to Sephora. That's what I originally wanted to get. But they didn't have it anywhere. It was sold out, so I ended up getting the Gwen Stefani blush. But I like that one too.
She's using my favorite bronzer.
It's so pretty. Like look at the color it gives to her skin.
This is the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer.
And now for my favorite part, we're gonna do blush.
Oh my god, I want to keep this eye look all the way to midnight.
First, I'm starting with the darker pink from the Juvia's Place. And I'm going to focus this higher up on the temples. And I'm almost going to blend it in with the eyes a little bit.
I seen that technique somewhere on TikTok.
Yes.
And on Instagram.
And I think it's so pretty. I find it so pretty when girls do that. Especially if you have a pink look already. It just like makes everything look so monochromatic and nice. And then I'm just going to literally flip the brush to the clean side and go in with the light pink. And the light pink, I'm going to focus more towards the front of the face. Just continue blending that. Look at that. Look at that blush.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It looks gorgeous. This blush moment right now, I'm so obsessed.
Now, you see, I would never know to use the blush the way she's using it. This is just me. I'm just like, okay, blush, that's it. But you're doing an amazing job. Yeah.
Thank you. With blush...
Start a YouTube. Start a YouTube.
I used to never be a blush person, but the two things that I learned that are most important with blush, place the darker shade more back here towards the temple and blend it with the eyeshadow, and then the light pink more here, blended up towards the under eye and back. And number two, layering. I learned that layering with blush is one of the most important techniques, because if you just like it's gonna look crazy.
Right.
See how I'm starting very, very light, and with little strokes. I'm not sweeping it across her cheek. I'm going very light and little tiny dabs, and I just build it up like that. I'm so obsessed with this blush right now.
I tell you, I have makeup, blushes, everything, lip stuff in my drawers that I never use until she comes in. She's like, do you have this color? Do you have that color? And then she uses it on me. I'm like, okay. Let me use this before it expires.
Yeah. Guys, look at this. And with the pink under eye too, with the Huda Beauty powder. I'm actually going to bake a little bit under the cheekbone just to define it a little bit more. Just while I'm finishing the rest of the face. So now for highlight, I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome in the shade Molten Gold.
I've had that highlighter for
so pretty.
So long. I love it.
And for my highlighter, I always like to go in with a smaller brush at first, just to really like precisely apply it, because I just want it like right here at the highest point of her cheekbone, just for a little glow. And I don't want to put too much because I don't want to take away from the blush, so I'm just doing very little bit amount. I'm gonna brush away the bake.
I don't use as many brushes as she's been using doing my face. I use 2 or 3 brushes. Well, not really, like 3 or 4 brushes. There's about, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 brushes on here. And guys, after you do your makeup, I'm one to clean my brushes every time I finish doing my makeup. Yeah. It's just more sanitary. so you don't get any like breakouts on your face. So make sure you wash your brushes every time you finish doing your makeup. Try to at least.
Guys, we're almost done. The One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray.
Guys, that setting spray is amazing.
So for the lips, we're going to go for a pinky nude. So for the liner, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Foxy Brown. And then for the lipstick, this is the Fenty Beauty. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's a Sephora brand.
Sephora. I don't know what shade that is.
It's a pink lip. It's one of the Sephora brands.
Yeah, it looks like that.
So I have one last question for Jennifer. So you've been here since February of this year. How do you like living in Florida so far? And how does it compare, which is no comparison, but how do you compare like from New York to Florida?
I think that, honestly speaking, moving to Florida and moving out of New York, I should say, was literally the best thing that's ever happened to me. Like, the way that I feel like I've just been able to blossom as a person, as a young adult here, it has really, really been good for my mental health to be away from New York for a little bit. And I just love Florida. Like, it's beautiful. You know, the quality of people that I've met here is so different than like the people that I was surrounding myself with in New York. So yeah, I just like, it's so different, but like for all the right reasons, if that makes sense. But don't get me wrong, I love New York. It's nothing against New York. I don't know, guys. Like, I was born and raised there, so I just needed a change.
Well, I'm glad you're right across the street.
Yep. Oh my god, we completed
We are?
the final reveal. So this is the final look, you guys. Please let me know in the comments below what you think of this look today. I think she looks absolutely beautiful. I love how it came out. And yeah, just let me know in the comments your reaction to this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Please. Let's run my beautiful Titi's channel up, you guys.
Yay!
Do all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.
So if you guys want to see more looks like this, please let me know in the comments down below. A special thank you to my beautiful niece Jennifer for doing this makeup look for me. Again, if you guys are new to my channel, please think about subscribing to my channel. I love doing makeup looks. Again, yeah, she's the best. I really... And listen, let's put it in the comments down below. Let's give her a push, a nudge to start her own YouTube channel, guys. Come on.
Thank you. Thank you.
So guys, again, thank you for watching. So again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and we will see you guys in the next video or vlog. Until then, have a safe, blessed week. Adios.
Bye.